Hi friends, welcome to the Ekalavya University. Obviously, if you are a software career aspirant, your first priority is to get a bright first software job. For that purpose, you must know certain facts. The first one is what software industry is expecting from a fresher recruitee. Please underline that. And how you can match with those requirements or match with those expectations just within 100 days of your preparation. All these points I explained in the previous video, and you must know that if you get a bright software job, what is bright also already explained to you. Bright software job, it has a great impact on your future career. That point you have to understand. Now, in this video, I am going to explain you the clear roadmap to achieve a bright first software job. Roadmap means you can understand right system, right strategy, and right support. Okay, before that, as you know, a good idea may change your life. Now, I am presenting you a life-changing idea for millions. Just in a matter of 100 days of endeavor. Daily, maximum 5 hours. 5 hours, 100 into 5, 500 hours, strictly according to my prescription, my training session you follow. And I can create you a platform. You will be in a position to choose your employer. For that, you must understand certain basic facts and all that you understand just a matter of 20 minutes video. You watch that. Both videos, previous video and this video, around 40 to 50 minutes. If you watch this video keenly and understand each and every fact, thereafter you can follow suit. Okay, actually, first and foremost thing is just focus on your first job, nothing else. People tell 100 things and all that, 100 technologies and all that. Don't think of it. I explained in the previous video, I explained verbatim what you need to learn. That's it. Okay. So your focus should be on your bright first software job. Okay. Now the basic eligibility of any software career aspirant. Basic eligibility, 3 C's. 3 C's. First you remember that. Computer, commitment, and common sense. Actually, if you want to evaluate a programmer, then first and foremost thing is you must have a computer. Without computer, don't expect that you can evaluate a computer. Without a car, you never learn car driving. In the same manner, without having computer, you never evaluate a programmer. Here, computer means don't think of higher-end computer and high-value computer. Just any workable computer. If you are not in a position to afford, you can get a dual core or core to dual desktop computer just around 5,000 rupees. Just 5,000 rupees. That is enough, more than enough for your entire requirement until you settle in a job. Thereafter, if you want, you can purchase any higher end computer. Okay, computer is a must. Second one is commitment. Without commitment, you never evaluate a programmer. Like academic studies and all that, if you study and all that, it is impossible to become a real programmer. You may write some programs and all that, it may not be useful for profession. Commitment. You develop passion towards programming. For your information, many professional programmers, in their sleep also they work. For your information, 60 to 70% work they do mentally, and 30 to 40% work only they work on computer. That is a fact. That means without having commitment and passion towards programming, you never do that. Routinely you may do some job, software job. Simply doing a software job, you may not become a great programmer. Understand? So if you want to evaluate a professional programmer and all that, you must have sincere commitment. You love programming. In your sleep also you should work. That once you start enjoying, later I tell you many facts and all that, then automatically you get it. You start enjoying it. Okay. In this context, simple example I have to tell. By that you can understand. Actually, many students in a 1 hour classroom, 1 hour period, they fed up and they look that side, this side and all that. They look at their watch many times and all that. because they are feeling boredom. Boredom. That's why 1 hour period also they are not able to bear with. But same person in a film theater, at a time, 3 hours at a stretch, they watch the film. Even a fraction of minute disturbance also they cannot bear with. Bear with. The same person in a cricket stadium in hot summer on cement benches he sits and at a stretch 10 hours they can enjoy. Here you see the same person in a classroom 1 hour, and film theater 3 hours, and cricket stadium 10 hours. What is the difference? The difference is enjoyment. That means you can draw a principle where you enjoy, there you never get tired. That point you have to understand. And here, through my system, I make you to enjoy programming, because you never expect that today if you want, regardless of your background, today itself you can develop projects in Python, Java or C. 3 web series I am providing to you. From the day 1 onwards you start developing projects like a professional. Then obviously you enjoy, and it acts like a driving force in you. No doubt in that. Thereafter, common sense. Actually, if you want to evolve as a programmer, you must have common sense. If you ask me what is common sense means, you should well aware of what is going around you. For that, you need not study everything and all that. There are no books and all that to improve common sense. If you observe what is going on around you and all that, and that knowledge will help you to take sound judgments in respective situations. So that is common sense. Contextually, I will explain to you what is real common sense. Actually, for your information, I am not an intelligent at all. I am not talking about intelligence, but I have ample common sense. If you feel, if you have the 3, computer, commitment and common sense, just leave the rest to us. We provide you A to Z. Just earmark 5 hours a day, average, 100 hours you work, 100 days you work, that means totally 500 hours you work, and we provide you a platform. By that, you will be placed, not just placed in one company. You will have a wide choice. If you go for 10 interviews, at least in half a dozen you will be selected. Out of that, best, already I told you, bright software job, you can choose. I told you, a good idea may change your life. But just an idea alone is not enough to produce result. In order to transform an idea into a real product or a pragmatic reality and all that, you must have 3 R's. What are 3 R's? A right system, a right strategy and a right support. Especially if you want to get a software job within 100 days of endeavor and all that, you must have a right system, right strategy and right support. Then only you can achieve what you expect. If you, logically, road journey and career journey are alike. In road journey, you must have 3 R's. What are the 3 R's? A right road, a right vehicle and a right road map. If you have the 3, then you can reach your destination comfortably on time. That point you have to understand. In the same way, here your destination is to get a bright software job of your choice. For that purpose, you must have right system, a right strategy and a right support. All that I explain verbatim. As I told you already, take some time. 20-25 minutes time totally may take. But you have to understand all these facts. Then only you can follow suit. Now, I explain to you the right system, right strategy and right support what we are providing. Right system. Actually, we are providing all our training programs, all our 5 training programs through web series technology. This web series technology is totally new to the world of programming studies. This is my brainchild. If you study programming languages like Python, Java and C through web series, you can derive a number of benefits. The first and foremost important one is, from the day 1 onwards you start writing programs. Right through writing programs you learn and master programming language. Analogically, it is like learning car driving. How you learn car driving? Can you learn car driving in classroom? Suppose if you want to learn car driving in classroom, suppose if I explain to you about accelerator, clutch, brake, gear, etc. and all that, how extent you can understand, what extent do you understand, that is abstract, that is not realistic. But how you learn car driving? Simply sitting in the driving seat of a car, you learn car driving. Right through driving car, you learn car driving. My concept is, underlying concept of technology is, right through writing programs, you learn and master programming. That practically I can prove it. If you don't believe that, just 1 hour. 1 hour you sit and work, then you can understand our system and strategy practically. Okay. Now I explain about web series and its superiority over the conventional systems. Actually, this web series phrase you might have heard relating to entertainment field. It is like TV serial episodes. In TV serial, each unit is called episode. It may be half an hour, 1 hour, etc. As far as our web series are concerned, it is divided into units. Each unit is called training session, not episode. And the duration of each training session is approximately 1 hour. Approximately 1 hour. That's the first one. Second one, from the training session 1 onwards, you take up projects. Every training session assigns you one or more projects, you will perform. You never fail, that is my guarantee. So, by writing programs, you understand all the underlying concepts practically. You need not read concepts or need not by heart concepts. Just one time you perform program and the underlying concept may be A, B, C. Let us say 3 concepts are there. Practically you can understand. How you can understand about accelerator, clutch, brake, etc. and all that in car driving. You understand all these 5 concepts practically and own them. Just one time you read, that's it. Thereafter you will be in a position to explain to others. That capability you cannot get by any means. Okay, that is the first one. So every training session provides you one or more programming tasks. Actually, you never expect that you can perform programs from day one. Am I right? If you are able to do that, then you develop a passion towards programming. It acts like a driving force. Nobody can force you to go for next study next and all that. Automatically you study the next. You develop interest toward the next. Like that, out of your interest only, you complete the entire course. You love programming. Actually, as I told you already, you develop commitment towards the programming because you love it. You develop a passion towards that. Actually, real programmers enjoy passion towards programming. That's why they develop commitment towards that. In their sleep also work. As I told you, 60 to 70% of their programming tasks they perform mentally. Only 30 to 40% they work out on computer. That point you have to understand. That type of passion you can develop. And the most important one is, actually, as far as programming studies are concerned, you must complete them within time frame. Time frame subject to your time availability and all the customized time frame. You have to make out a plan and do that. Unlike academic studies and all that, you can study as you like. Whenever you have time, you can study for 1 hour, 2 or 3 hours. When exam comes, you can study for 5 hours also. But as far as the programming studies are concerned, continuity should be there. Sometimes you may not work physically, but mentally your mind should focus on that. So within time frame you have to complete that. Here the great advantage of the web series is it is divided into 1 hour training sessions. That's why you can strictly plan your time schedule according to your convenience. A customized time plan you can make out. For example, Python. For Python, I am providing you 50 training sessions of 1 hour each. Suppose if you want to complete each day 1 training session, weekly 5 training sessions. So how much time you require? 10 weeks. Within 10 weeks, 10 into 5, 50 you can complete. In that way, you make out customized study plan and you can implement. By that, every day is a successful day. You open a diary and write every day what you learnt and all that. Clearly you can list out. In other systems and all that, it is not possible because sometimes they teach theory after a long duration. They take you to lab and they work out. There is no connectivity at all. Theory and practice at a time by doing things and like car driving only. At a time you have to learn this integrated subject. At a time you learn, then only in a short span of time you will be evolved, you can complete a language and you will be evolved as a master over that. Because of that only you will be in a position to choose your job, a bright software job of your choice. In this context, most of you or all of you may get a doubt how it is possible for a layman having no programming background can write a program from day one. That is true. If I would be in your position also, I would have got the same doubt. I may feel it is a marketing gimmick, but it is not so. Otherwise, you have such a doubt, just 1 hour. 1 hour is not a big thing and all that. Study one training session. By that you can understand our strategy, how you can write a program from the day one. Okay. Now, through an analogy, I explain this concept, how it is possible for a layman to write a program. Okay. Actually, regarding car driving, already I briefed it. You cannot learn car driving in classroom. If you have to learn car driving, what you have to do? You must sit in a driving seat of a car and while driving only you learn car driving. Am I right or not? And similar way, if you extend this concept, while writing programs only, if you learn programming, you can master programming language within a short span of time. That is the right approach in my view. Concepts and all that, you need not study and all that. While writing program, after completion of the program, all underlying concepts of that program you can obviously understand. For that you need not study it again. Suppose if you have to write an examination and all that, formally one time reading is enough. For example, you want to learn about accelerator, the components of car, accelerator, clutch, brake, steering, gears, road signals, do's, don'ts, etc. and all that. Theoretically, if I explain in a classroom, how extent you can understand them. If you feel that you understand also, it is abstract understanding. But if you want to learn all about them, how much time? Matter of a couple of days. Just within few hours you can understand what are they practically. Suppose if you want to describe it on a paper also, you can do that very easily. Okay, that point you have to understand. And one more similarity is both car driving and programming are application oriented subjects. Through application only, through practice only, you can learn them. And many other similarities are there. Suppose if I ask you one question, do you know car driving? Then your answer will be one of the two. What is that? I know car driving, I do not know car driving. The same is applicable for programming also. Do you know programming? You have to say, I do not know programming, I know programming. If you say, I know programming and all that, you must be in a position to write a small programs at least. That means a normal, simple task like writing student's mark report, writing a salary statement of an employee, writing cash bill of a provision shop, etc. and all that. Then only you say that I know programming. Actually, one secret I have to share with you. Any big project you take, 10,000 lines project and all that, it is composition of small modules only. Small modules are developed by team members. Ultimately, all the modules are integrated as a project. That's why the first step in learning programming is you must master writing small modules. Thereafter, big projects you can learn. That is another technique. Once you learn the technique, nothing is great. First, any big task is given, you dissect into pieces, and for each piece you develop a module. Because you are comfortable in developing a module, ultimately integrate it. That is a very simple thing. It's not great at all. People unnecessarily, out of their off knowledge, they create a hype towards that. is not at all difficult. So that point you have to understand. So anybody asks you programming, either I do not know programming, I know programming. They know wire media. In car driving also, I do not know driving, I know driving. Don't tell that if nobody there on the road I can drive, in playground I drive. All that are nonsense. Don't tell that. You are underestimated with these foolish answers. That point you have to understand. And another great similarity is 0 to expert. 0 to expert. Actually, when you want to learn car driving, when you are 0, then how long you learn? Until you become an expert. Until you become an expert means you need not participate in car races. You get such a self-confidence, you drive anywhere. It may be village road or tar road, hilly road, traffic road, express highway, or anywhere you must be in a position to comfortably and confidently drive the car. Until then, you learn car driving. Programming also, you start from 0. Half knowledge is very dangerous, either in programming or in car driving. In car driving, if you have half knowledge, it is a threat to your life or threat to other people also. Here, programming, you start from 0. I know something will not do. Many students, do you know program? I know something, or otherwise I know. Recently I don't have any touch. All this is nonsense. Start from 0 and learn everything. Just a matter of few weeks. Any programming language you take, I told you now, within 100 days you will be evolved as an industry ready programmer, and you will be in a position to choose a job of your choice. That point you have to understand. In this way, many similarities are there between learning car driving and learning programming. So far, I have explained about our innovative web series technology and its advantages, and the strategies how to complete a programming language within a time frame. All that I have explained. Now I am explaining about our system. The system name is ELMS, Ekalavya Learning Management System. Actually, you should not study blindly. You have to study according to a perfect plan. For that purpose, your study should be managed. For that purpose, we are providing you LMS, Ekalavya Learning Management System. It perfectly manages and monitor your study. And if you plan out, if you make out a customized plan of your study, in order to implement that, the system helps you a lot. Not providing content and all that, it manages your study. That you have to understand practically. So, we developed this using Moodle's one application. This is world famous application, Moodle. Through that, we are providing you this LMS system, Ekalavya Learning Management System. It registers all your progress meticulously, minute-wise what you did and all that. It registers such an effective system. You have to see and understand that. Simply if I describe and all that, you don't understand anything. Actually, this LMS, through LMS, we are providing you 5 services. The first one is video lectures. Actually, we provide video lectures in this manner only. It is better, no doubt about that. It is better than classroom. Why I am calling as better than classroom means, in classroom it is not possible to display all the text. Here one way we provide all the text or documents or programs, everything we provide. Other side we explain, actually using blackboard and a piece of chalk. By that, here one secret you have to understand. Actually, my writing speed and your brain grasping speed is equal, almost same. That's why you can understand every bit. At the same time, whatever code is there, you can understand that. Parallelly, there 10 lines of code is there. Simply seeing that you cannot understand. Here, whatever code is there, I explain here line wise by writing on the board. By that, you can feel better than a classroom. In classroom, particular time you have to attend, and you do not know what is the standard of the teacher. Here, everything is there. Whenever you have time, you can watch 1 or 2 lectures. Okay, that point you have to understand. So, we provide video lecture concept wise. And one more thing you have to understand. Here we are presenting everything in an Indianized style of learning, Indianized style of teaching. Indianized style means for everything we give an example. Whatever may be that technology, and I give example for you. This is my brainchild. You cannot find this type of examples anywhere. That's why even though it is technology also, while learning it through examples, without reading also, you can own them. That is a great advantage. You can experience that. Okay. The second one is study notes. Actually, we provide you a video book. At the same time, in LMS concept wise, it provides you study notes as well as programs also. Actually, if you are given an assignment of program, you can write the program. After your success or failure, if you want to verify my version of program, you can get it. You can download and verify with that and all. But I never encourage you to copy that. Okay. Thereafter, unit test. Actually, in our college or elsewhere, exams are conducted periodically. By that, a lot of problems are there. Here, chapter wise, we are providing tests. After completion of one chapter, you can immediately write tests. And those tests were developed using international standards. What are international standards? And practically you have to understand. In international certification examinations and all that, they focus on intricacies where you cannot understand a concept, where you commit a mistake in program. All that they concentrate. Unlike your college exams and all that, the most questions are straightforward. What is that? What is this? How is that? And all that. But in the international certification examination and all that, questions are totally different. Sometimes you may not understand the question itself. So they focus on intricacies, conceptual intricacies and programming intricacies. By that, by writing international certification, you can evolve as a real master over the subject. In that way, unit tests we are providing chapter wise, and you can write n number of times until you get 100%, at least 90%. Pass percent may be 60, 65. Don't worry about that. You try for 90%, and there are updates. Actually, this is very, very dynamic subject. So that's why every time we provide you updates. By that, you can update your knowledge. Otherwise, it is like a bicycle riding. Bicycle riding, when you are riding a bicycle, continuously you have to pedal. If you stop doing that, you fall down. In programming studies also, every time you have to update your knowledge. All the updates we are providing. Ultimately, certification. Certification, actually, we are providing our Eclipse certification for C, Java and Python through LMS, and we maintain the international standards and all that. Once you get the Eclipse certification, thereafter you will be in a position to face any interview or any job-oriented exam, or otherwise anybody conducts an international certification. Many international certifications are there. Then you will be in a position to write that exam, and in the first instance, I give you guarantee you will pass. So far, I have explained about our system, strategy and support. Now finally, what you want is how to join this course. For this purpose also, we developed an innovative way. Actually, many individuals or institutions, they come out with a big advertisement, labels, adjectives, etc. and all that to sell their courses. By that advertisement, some students are attracted and they may join the institution by paying fee. After that, they realize that whatever adjectives they use and all that may not be reflected in the actual implementation or actual teaching. That's why they repent, and if they exit, they have to lose the fee. I don't want to be in that category. I am student friendly. I want to do something for the student community. That's why I have developed this system with 20 years of my research and development. For that purpose, I am giving you an offer, cost-free offer. Actually, for all our courses, means for Python, Java, C, CareerSURE 120, LMS, OCIJP certification, all these 5 courses, I am providing 5 hours of free module, 100% free module, no conditions apply. You can directly join without enrollment also from our website www.ekalaviauniversity.com. Here we are providing you 5 hours module in the name of Feel Good Web Series. That means Python Feel Good Web Series, Java Feel Good Web Series, C Feel Good Web Series, UPI Feel Good Web Series, and OCJP Feel Good Web Series of 5 hours, minimum 5 hours. Actually, that is totally free. From the, already I told you about training session. From the training session 1 onwards, you start writing programs. At the end of that, minimum 5 projects formally like a professional you will complete. No doubt about that. After completion of that only, you think of us, what to do and all. Because of this privilege, you need not spend any money for initially. Okay. Thereafter, one more thing. Our course may be great, but whether you are compatible with our standards and all that, I do not know. That you yourself can test that possibility you can have. If you feel you are very comfortable and compatible with our course and all that, you think of next stage, finishing stage and all. In finishing stage, we provide you many things. First and foremost important is we provide you fast track web series. In that 25 projects I am going to provide. In the next stage itself, you develop 100 to 200 lines of project like this and all that. How it is possible? Just you are 5 hours old in our course. How it is possible to develop a project? Simple strategy I give you. You see that this is a project of around 150 lines, let us say. Actually, this is divided into level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay. Level 1 projects are around 40-50 lines program. What you did in Feel Good Web Series, that type of thing you take up. Level 2 is extension of level 1. This is around 75 lines or 80 100 lines program. This contributes 50% for this. The level 1 contributes, the knowledge whatever you attain, it contributes 50 to 75% for this. And level 3 is the extension of level 2. It contributes 75% for this. Ultimately, we give level 4, and this knowledge contributes 90% for this. This contributes 50%, this contributes 75%, this contributes 90%. Level 4 is given as an assignment program. This is a minimum 150 lines program that you can do that. Daily, one level you do that. You can perform 2 levels also. Even entire project also you can do. But what I tell you, slow and steady means that is, and that's why one level you take. One level you take every day. Within 4 days you can complete. Otherwise, within 2 days also you can complete. That depends on your enthusiasm and interest. Okay. All that we are providing, all this as a package we are providing you. We are providing you video book. We are providing you fast track web series. We are providing you ELMS. All complete package around 1000 rupees I am going to provide you. By that, it should be affordable for all the sections of the people. Of course, I cannot give it freely because I have to run this show. That point you have to understand and proceed. And just earmark 100 days. 100 days into 500 hours earmark. Don't move from home. Only 3 C's: computer, commitment, and common sense. If you feel, if you have that and all that, I give you a job guarantee. Bright software job. I need not give any guarantee to you because software industry is in dire need of right candidates. We are producing such candidates from our system, and they match with the expectation of the software industry. That's why those are placed.